Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. So we are now moving on to the next stage in our video here. Nicer day today. All of a sudden I'm able to wear shorts, which is a plus. But anyway, we got a little more bondoing to be doing, so I'm going to get that cleaned up. How long that's going to take, but we're going to try and get that all cleaned up and get the sanding and paint prep done. Once we've done that, there's a few little odds and ends before we move into paint, but then we're going to be looking at doing some painting next. So the time is coming to a quick close here all of a sudden. It's surprising how long it's taken and how long it's going to take yet, but things are starting to come together and I'm really pumped about that. I guess here we go. I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on the progress here. Off camera I did get this bondoing done here. Not gonna lie, doing the bondoing and the sand, like I was watching the replay, it's boring. So we're gonna try and speed it up a little bit and get you guys a view what the end product's looking like. But so far, I mean, the body panels themselves are starting to look fairly uniform and decent that way, which is again a big plus that it's starting to come together. I've got a little more sanding here to get this thinned down, and then I'm going to try and do one more coat the cap corner piece. The door just needs a little more sanding. I think it's pretty well ready, maybe a couple small spots to fill yet. And the box here, well, this is I don't know if I want to show you, it's getting to be kind of a mess here, but we're going to clean it up. We're going to make it look as best we can. Surprisingly turning out better than I thought it was going to, so just keep working on it. Hopefully we'll get there. So not sure how I'm going to do the painting here. I guess this truck to me isn't worth doing a full paint job, although it probably would be a lot easier, I guess, if a guy did that. I'm planning on just painting to the molding there. Hopefully hide enough there that that won't look too awkward. This is going to be a little bit more tricky here, so I don't know if we're going to go up and try and blend it into the panel that way. It could be interesting, but anyway, we're making progress. It's amazing. Okay, so I got another round of Bondo on there after we did the sanding. Things are starting to look better. Dust everywhere. But yeah, panels coming together. I think that's going to sound out nice. Door's looking really good. Minimal touch up on the door there. Just a couple little spots right along the bottom where it needs to be evened out, but I think that's going to look really awesome. And the fender's coming along pretty good here too. Just a little bit. That might take another round of Bondo on top there yet, but trying to keep them fairly light coats, so I'm going to do a quick sand and then come back if we have to, but starting to look pretty decent that way. Still not 100% satisfied with that, but I think it'll look okay. If we can get it reasonably smooth, that'll be the hard part there. But other than that, once we get there, probably one, maybe two more rounds of sanding yet. Yeah, we'll scuff up the bottom and start prepping for paint, I guess. So fingers crossed we get there today. We'll see. Okay, so moving right along here. It's been a full afternoon of sanding, a little bit of priming, sanding, Bondo again, sanding, priming, on and on and on. So we're getting awfully close here. You can see underneath the bottom of the truck was pretty well straight there. Clean that all up really nice. Ready to get a coat of base there. Fender not doing so good here. I don't know, we had a little bit of a mix-up and a little bit of lack of hardener in the layer before the one that I got on there, so we're just kind of, it's been an extra long week to get that one sanded yet, but now I've got everything else in pretty decent shape. I'm fairly confident a guy can just spend time on that. Fender here, turning out okay. It's a little bit hard to make this angle in here, get the body line just right, so it's been lots of Bondo, sand a little bit, fill in some holes, sand it, prime it, sand it, on and on and on. So that's kind of the way that's going, but the rest of it's looking, yeah, really nice, I think, so far. And I think it's going to clean up good in the long run anyway. So the only thing I've kind of learned today is obviously, like I said on the fender there, we got to make sure that we got enough hardener inside the Bondo when you make the mix, otherwise it just doesn't dry. So it's not worth it to mix up the mix at all, which was honestly an accident. I think it's going to look okay. I'm a little bit concerned on how I'm going to get my paint lines to match, particularly here, because we're going to need to come up here and try and fan it into the panel a little bit, try and use kind of this line here so it's not quite an eyesore. Just so your mind's not going, you're like, oh, what's wrong with that? But at least if it's part of the body line. But other than that, we're just going to use the lower trim piece as kind of our guideline, and we're just going to base underneath that. And around the back fender, I'm going to paper folding trick to kind of get the fan into there. I don't think it'll be that bad. Worst case, if we're really sick of it, we'll do it again. It's coming right along. Happy to see there's minimal rust on the truck anymore. That's visible. Anyway, there's lots underneath, but at least it'll drive down the road a little cleaner looking for a little while yet. So let me know if you guys are enjoying this video series. You know, I didn't do a lot of instructional stuff on this because honestly there's a lot of tedious pieces to it. I'll try and stick some captions and stuff in the video so that you guys have a chance to read up on what I was doing as I was doing the body work, which just gives you an idea what it's going to look like if you want to find another video, or if you're like, this is good enough, or if it gives you enough confidence to just get in there and give it a try anyway. So I'm pretty happy with it at this point. Yeah, I guess other than that, we're going to cut this one short. I think I'm going to go back to sanding over there, and you guys enjoy the time that you're working on your own stuff in between this video and the next video, and we should be painting on the next round. So take care, have a great day.